The views, comments, and opinions of the following program do not necessarily reflect those of Morris Media Studios, MorrisMediaLive.com, or its affiliates. Listener discretion is advised.
I like my green with crystals like Folgers, picking up momentum, rolling like boulders. They call me ice, but I'm really much colder. My rhymes is heavy like the weight on my shoulders. I'm spitting that red hot smoldering lava. I fight to the end like the Navajo. Crack a bottle though, make it the goose with cranberry and triple sec. Triple my check, I feel the ripple effect of a fool on the loose. I hit you from every angle, from obtuse to right. Street shit like JJ, I'm dynamite. Slide me some dough, I show you an execution in the flesh, and promise not to leave nothing left. If you bomb it, I keep stabbing, shooting, damaging, looting, till it ain't no disputing who the greatest is. What up, Melrose?
What's cracking, Mike Boogie?
Mike Boogie. What's up, y'all? What's up, party people?
In the place to be. Coming in live this Tuesday from Morris Media Live
Studios.
Zai.
Who?
The most interesting comic in the world.
Wow, man. I like your improvisational talents there, man.
Yes.
Thank you for joining y'all. I'm Mike Robertson, named after this illustrious show.
You're named after the show? The show's named after you. Which one is it, bro?
No, the show came first, man. I'm just here for the ride, baby.
Okay.
I'm just here for the ride, baby.
Enjoy it.
Next to me, I got Mr. Melrose, Uncutt the what?
We already went over that, man. Catch up.
But
I am the most interesting comic in the world. We've been debating that for about 60 weeks now, and no one has ever been able to tell me why I'm not. So,
Hey, Melrose, we might have to do that, man. I might have to put together an argument.
Okay, cool.
Full-fledged argument against that. I won't do that on the spot today because I feel that you are well...
You would lose.
That you are well studied on this subject.
You will lose. And that's what's wrong with niggas. They always want to argue. Let's just debate about it. Let's debate. We ain't got to argue.
Debate.
Yeah.
Like throw your facts out. I throw my facts out there. And we evaluate openly.
Yeah, we don't got to argue. So niggas start fighting.
Like...
Them fighting words.
Yeah, forget what you're talking about, man.
Arguments turn into fights.
Man, okay, so Mr. DeJuan Brown, he's going to be joining us on the second half of the show.
Allegedly.
DeJuan Encyclopedia Brown, that is allegedly.
He's allegedly going to join us for the second half.
You cannot count on it. Don't count on it. But probably.
Like my mom used to say, don't hold your breath.
Don't hold your breath. Also, we have the OG poetess in the building.
Running the board.
Yeah.
Like no other.
Taking sips of that alkaline water.
It's making her skin really beautiful, too. I don't know if that's the alkaline water.
Glowing, radiating.
Yeah. It's the sunshine coming from the booth.
All right, man. So today, man, we're going to do a little bit of housekeeping.
Okay.
And then we're going to talk about what's trending.
As we should.
And then our topic for today, party people, is are we raising our kids too soft? Are we turning them into softies, people?
There's a lot of soft-ass kids out there.
Man, and it's happening as not just an individual, but as a whole generation.
It's a generation.
So we're going to answer that question today. And luckily, we've got some kids in the house.
Yes, we do.
How about that?
We're going to have them chime in on are parents too soft for the kids, and do they know any soft-ass kids?
Oh, that's going to be a definite. Yeah. I think that's going to be a definite. All right, man. So let's dig on in.
Let's go.
First thing first, a little bit of housekeeping. The NBA Finals is now chosen. Have you been following?
I have been following.
Melrose, give me your 30 seconds on your analysis of the Finals.
And the two teams coming?
Yes. Yes. Now we know it's the Warriors versus Cleveland. Most people knew that at the beginning of the season. It's been proven.
I just feel like it's LeBron's year. I mean, I don't know what to say. I'm not really a big sports head, but sometimes you can tell the nigga who got the thing on him. And I think this year LeBron has the thing on him that is a guaranteed win.
He's got the thing on him.
He got that thing on him. Like, you've seen it in many players.
What is that? Some type of like glow or something?
I don't know. It's just a thing. It's the thing that niggas have that you know he's gonna win. Like I felt like he was gonna take the win in Boston because he got that thing on him.
It wasn't because Boston's really a weak team, huh? It wasn't because of that.
I mean, you could say that, but they've been undefeated at the house, man. It's a big thing to go on the road and take the decision-winning game.
Game 7 on the road is not to be played with.
That's a big thing.
Yes,
and he got that thing on him. So I'm
all right. So you fucking with Cleveland on this, man?
Yes, sir.
I think I will say that I will say what I feel is an easy call and say that the Golden State Warriors are going to win this series. I do feel like LeBron has put in a lot of good work in these playoffs, but unfortunately, his squad is garbage. And luckily, he's been playing against garbage squads.
Wow.
So,
the entire league has been garbage.
All those East teams.
All of the East teams.
Yeah.
Okay.
And the way it works is on an 82-game schedule or 84-game schedule is you play your conference teams 4 times a year,
okay,
which would be the East. So he's playing all those garbage teams 4 times in a year.
Okay.
And then when he comes to the West, he only plays them twice a year.
Okay.
And vice versa. So all these West teams play all the hardest teams 4 times a year. They play all the easiest teams 4 times a year.
That's assuming that what you say is accurate and the East being weak and the West being strong.
Oh, Lord.
We're just going to assume that.
Oh, is that right?
We're just going to assume
that.
Oh,
Lord. Okay.
We're going to assume that.
All right, man.
It sounds like they're all professional basketball players at the end of the day.
Oh, man.
That's what it sounds like to me. They're all on a professional level,
Lord.
True or not.
Are all barbers the same that are professionals?
No.
No. All right, look, we got a call, Mr. Melrose.
All right,
let's bring it in. What's up, party people? Who's calling?
What's going on, Mike? It's Jeff Brown. How are you, sir?
Jeff Brown, what's up, buddy?
Jeff Brown.
I told you I was a fan of the show. What's going on, Melrose?
What's up, King?
Speaking of excellence, yeah. That's what sparked me to call in. I'm gonna give y'all the benefit of my fresh high. Like,
all right, yeah, that's what we asking for, baby.
You know what the good thoughts.
Right, when it kick in.
The first thoughts.
Music, that first hour of high.
I love it. All right,
okay.
People, we got comedian Jeff Brown on the line in case y'all don't recognize the voice.
Okay, thank you, brother. What you were saying about Melrose, speaking of Melrose,
yes.
My barber, Rashad, bigs Melrose up all the time as the cat taught him how to cut hair.
That's a fact.
And
Shoddy.
I got that fucking Rottweiler hair. It's hard to cut my hair. I don't say it to brag. It's a fucking pain in the ass. Something Melrose said about LeBron having that thing. Okay? Do both of y'all smoke weed?
Yeah.
Good. Okay, you got to follow my high mind. Get in your high mind.
Yes.
He used to.
Imagine, you know how the earth revolves around the sun and the earth spins.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
From the sun, there is a beam of excellence.
Mm-hmm.
It is infrared. It is an infrared beam of excellence that is attracted to melanin.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That's where the no-look pass come from.
Okay.
That's
I
where
see
the
you.
funk and the music come from.
Okay.
That's where this beam of excellence that is attracted to melanin. Now, this is just, remember, I'm high. So what happens is, I believe, on certain dates, certain individuals, I don't know if it's at birth, if it's at a particular time, they get struck with an extra scoop of this shit, and you get a Michael Vick, a Muhammad Ali, a Kanye. But Kanye done stepped over in some other shit that has fucked his shit up.
He done fuck with the moon. He on the moon now.
His excellence is not excellent.
No. But my point is, those are Jordan. Those certain people at certain times, they somehow... And I'm being inspired to write a movie about this shit. There is excellence as a being
yes.
that these people get into that line like clothespins, like clothes on a line. For whatever reason, it could be they are all aligned for a particular time to eat or a particular time to drink or think or grow or
right.
And on that line, all these people at that particular time are congruent to excellence and hit with it. And I think, LeBron, you're right. When you come across them people, if you get in the way, you ain't gonna get shit but run over.
Man, you can't get out the fucking way, man.
That's deep,
so
man.
That was just my high brain.
Cause Steph had it too.
That thing.
Steph had it a couple years ago.
Steph had it the other night.
Had it.
He had it the other night too.
I mean, he
Tiger Woods.
That's a fact.
And I bet you, mathematically, I don't know where it is. I'm throwing it out there to geniuses that are above my level. Mathematically, I bet you there is a connection somewhere.
There is.
Time,
absolutely.
Jeff, you just said some ill shit.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So I'm going to enjoy the rest of the show and get higher. And any other comments I have, I'll just put on the Facebook thing. I dig what y'all doing, man.
Hey, look, one thing, Jeff, what we're talking about today is, are we raising our kids to be soft? And that's what I want you to call back in on in about a few seconds.
The gun is loaded, bro.
Get higher and call back.
Get higher get higher and call back.
One bong hit and then call.
Absolutely.
All right, man. All right, Melrose, are you flying in your excellence right now, man? I think he's on to something.
I'm telling you, man, there are certain players that just got that thing on them, and it's clear. It's clear when a nigga step on the court in these finals, he got the thing on him. Like, don't fuck with the thing.
Man.
Don't fuck with the thing. And the thing, it spreads out to the niggas around you. Because the niggas see the thing and they all join in on
and
the
they want to be a thing too.
No, I mean it's kinetic. You know what I'm saying? It's magnetic.
You can't fight it.
You can't.
Yeah. Okay.
You can't.
All right. So you picking. With all that said, the thing.
Bron in 6.
Oh Lord.
Bron in 6.
Cleveland in 6, man.
Yes.
That would be a special treat right there for some people out there that they're not going to see. Anyway, let's keep it moving, man. That's the NBA. I'm picking the Warriors. I said easy call. There's not really much to explain. They're just an all-around better team with more firepower. And I think Cleveland's tired as well, man. So that's what that is.
Niggas said they tired.
Tired, man. You can tell, man. Them fools shooting all their shots right at the front of the rim, man. Garbage time. I already know.
Okay.
You can do. All right, next, man. What happened today, man? Starbucks shut down 8,000 stores, people.
Why?
They shut down 8,000 stores so they can have racial bias training.
Bullshit.
So basically, they wanted everybody to come in who works there and sit around and they talk about like not having these racial biases and be, profiling people and all that type of stuff.
Do you think that type of training is necessary and, more importantly, effective?
I would say definitely necessary. I would think that all new employees should go through such training, especially when you're dealing with the people and the public and people coming in and all that, right? Is it effective? I think it will be effective to some people.
Really?
Yeah, some people. It won't. Some people you can't change. But the thing about Starbucks, man, they kind of hire like cool people, man. You know?
That's what you think?
They seem like it, man. They're always nice, man, compared to like McDonald's and shit.
So a company
they be having tattoos and ear plates and shit.
A company that hires so many cool people are having to shut down 8,000 stores to talk about racism and treating people equally. That doesn't sound like these are all cool people. Like it sounds.
Yeah,
like,
not all. They can't all be. Some are slipping through the cracks. Like this lady that called the police on them 2 dudes in Philly. She slipped through the cracks, man. Because most people ain't going to do that, dude. Call the police on you. You just been sitting down for 5 minutes. That's not happening all across Starbucks. You know what I'm saying?
You think that if you were working at Starbucks, we bring in some specialists to talk about race relations.
Specialists.
They got to be some specialists. You know what I'm saying? The lead Mexican guy, the lead black guy, and the lead white guy.
They've got their license.
Yeah, and we're all going to talk about how we're all equal and how to treat people fairly. And if
not profile.
And if you're a profiling racist,
right,
Are you really paying attention?
I think that person is paying attention the most.
Why?
Someone such as myself, I would be in there not paying attention. I'd be like, just dumbass shit.
Because I'm a profile motherfuckers I already do.
Just because I got knowledge of self, reign supreme being, you know what I mean, throughout the universe, man. I know. Nah, but for real, man, I would not be like in there paying attention like, oh, you made a good point, man. You made a good point. I would not. But some dude that's caught up, that's tricked up, like they be doing little fuckery and shit, they be like really paying attention.
Like, oh, how can I beat the system?
Yeah. Or that's not me.
How can I profile a nigga in private?
That's not me. I've never stopped a man in a trench coat. You know what I mean? Like, they look for little reasons to say it's not them. They be paying attention. But anyways, I don't know, man. You think it's useless?
Ineffective.
Waste
of time.
Waste of time. I think they're really making a PR statement, bro.
That's all it is.
They're just saying to the world, like, we wasn't behind what happened with that chick, and we proving it to you, man. We shutting this thing down for a day.
For a day.
I don't know, man.
Bullshit.
I give it A for effort.
I give it a D for donkey. Fuck that shit. That's bullshit.
So fuck that.
You want to really make an impact? Fire the motherfuckers who have been profiling and been complained about in the store. That's how you get rid of the problem. Let the motherfuckers go and let only the cool people work. But if you're a racist motherfucker and the staff we all know is you, let the motherfucker go, man. Why are we trying to train him in an area where you're not going to be trained? You're not even listening right now. Just fucking keep your headphones in.
I think I could roll with that, man. Fuck the training altogether. Like Joey, we know it's you, man. It's time to go.
Roseanne said some foul shit. What they do? You're fired, bitch. We can't accept whatever she said. I didn't hear it, and I don't know anything about it.
Okay, let's talk about it. Roseanne Barr called this woman on, I can't think of her name, on CNN an ape.
Okay.
Said she looks like an ape. And kind of in her tweet, she made some kind of joke calling her an ape.
First of all, comedically, did she look like an ape?
I did ask myself that.
Did she look like an ape? Because this might have been funny.
Was she apish?
Does she have some ape appeal?
She looks like she could slightly be a descendant
of apes.
Yeah.
That's not worth firing. You gotta call it an ape or ape.
Like slight levels. Melrose, that went through my mind. Don't think it didn't. I said, well, damn, did she look like an ape? And she doesn't look like an ape, but like
she might have had some ape in her.
If you reach
she might have had some ape in her.
She like grape Kool-Aid, man.
Okay.
That's all I'm gonna say, man. So anyway, she did this, but look. So man, the studio was like, oh hell no, we not putting up with that. Canceled her show like that same day.
Fucked up.
Canceled her show, and it was a black lady who was head of TV, who I guess really
pushed the line.
Yeah, exactly.
Black girl magic.
Exactly. Her name's Channing Dungey.
That's who she was talking about?
That's her name. The black lady.
Channing, you have to pull your 8 panties down sometimes and roll with the funny. Like, you can't. I think it's not even a situation to where we're making only the kids soft. We're making everybody soft to the point where you can't even bag on a motherfucker no more.
You can't bag, dude.
You know? It was...
You can't bag. She said it in Twitter, man. She was being mean, but it was her... But it was her personality, though.
Was it racist, Paul? Very racist.
Well, she is... And the thing is, she says lots of racist shit.
She's racist.
Yeah, she says lots of racist shit.
Like, why do we pretend people who are racist aren't racist and don't say racist shit? You know what I'm saying? Like, and I think black people should be held accountable for all the racist shit we say and do, but we are exempt to scrutiny.
I think so. And look, here's something too, man, right? Okay, she calls her an ape and she gets fired, right?
Okay.
So that's now a fireable offense.
Ape.
Calling someone an ape, right? So now, do we just run the software and look up everybody who ever called somebody an ape in the last 7 years and be like, hey, man, like the Me Too ape shit? Like, she called me an ape. Why you call me an
I
ape?
was an ape in 88.
Yeah.
I'm an 88 ape.
That nigga Joey go around calling everybody an ape. You know what I mean?
I was a baping ape.
I mean, really though, did we do a retroactive nigga, a firing of apes? And then where did we start with the words, man? Because you know we got to go after coon next. We got to go after spear chucker.
I think we're not digging at the real problem. I think the real problem is
Tell me about it.
The fact that we as black people have become too racially sensitive about shit that doesn't even matter.
Well, here's something to ask yourself. If you get mad that somebody calls you an ape, you kind of feel like
I look like an ape.
You look like
There's some truth in my ape.
Even though there's like some malicious intent behind the words, which makes it a little stronger because it's like tied to racial oppressive history. But you still, like, if you came in here right now and call me a fat ass nigga, I'll laugh at you. I mean, like,
I'm skinny. Now you call me a fat ass nigga, I'd be like, nigga, I just got this new weight. This new weight. I ain't always had this weight.
Nigga, I just drank 140, fool. Nah, man, but my point is, I don't know. I think you're right, man. Let's not just be so sensitive over shit,
Come on, man.
I don't watch that show, and I wouldn't watch it because I'm not into that, man. But I just don't know if that means you can't have a show because you said some shit like that.
And it's like...
Especially at a comedian.
It's like playing basketball, and then, like, all of a sudden, everything is a flagrant foul.
Yes, which it is becoming.
Like, everything is a flagrant foul. I don't know if you ever played, like, at Venice Beach. They're known for the nigga, that wasn't a foul.
Right.
Like, we gonna stop the whole game.
Right.
Argue about this shit.
Right.
On that little touch on the wrist, nigga, relax.
Right.
You're still in position. You're still doing your thing. People gonna say shit about us or about you or about me all the time, man. Fucking nigga, live your life.
Thank you,
I can't
Mell
fucking
Rose.
let this shit stop me. I'm an ape. So what? I'm a good ape too, motherfucker. I'm an ape in charge. I'm head ape.
That's right. I could walk up a building with my feet, nigga.
They make movies after me. King Kong, motherfucker. Fucking apes are good. We used to. Come on, man. We gotta relax, man. Come on. We want to fight about the wrong shit. About what people are saying now, not what they're doing. What they're saying.
And she said it on Twitter too, which is not even technically not saying it.
And it's retractable. I could just take that shit down. I could just take it down. Take the tweet down. Like all motherfuckers do when they say they wrong. My bad. I was up late smoking. She was on some Jeff high shit on her highest high. And she said, you know what? That kind of resembles an ape.
Oh, that's crazy. Look, she is a scumbag. At least Mike is saying she's a scumbag type person, but I'm just saying, like, damn, you can't even say shit no more, man. God damn.
Scumbags make the best comedians.
Yes, they do.
It's a thin line between
a scum in a bag.
Funny and offensive. It's a thin line, and I can guarantee when she tweeted that, she contemplated offensive, funny. Some people are going to find this funny. Some people are going to find this offensive. But fuck it. This is America. I have the right to say whatever I want to say.
Right. And they just had the right to fire her, dude. You know what I mean? That also comes with the game. So it's like you got to make your decisions. You know, you're going to say whatever the fuck you want to say.
That would almost be equivalent to Donald Trump coming back and saying, you know what? People keep calling me this, that, and the third. Orange, white man, this, that. I'm offended. I'm calling for their resignation. Because people are saying shit about this white man, his white skin, his fucked up hair, his dumb decisions every day. And there's no backlash to black people who want to offend white people. When white people say shit about black people, we want their job.
Black people don't have no jobs.
That could be a problem. We want their hustle. I'm calling in for their hustle. No more weed sales for him.
I'm sorry.
Boycott the sack man.
Oh, that's stupid, man. I know, man. It does go both ways, man. It goes both ways.
Niggas want to march and shit. Nigga, relax.
Nigga said relax. All right, y'all, we're going to take a break, man. We're falling into the depths of hell. We're talking about these bad kids.
Man, I love that loveliness right there. From sea to shining sea, I'm the only MC to see. From sea to shining sea, I'm the only MC to see. From sea to shining sea, I'm the only MC to see. You a thunderstorm and I'm Katrina. I'm a big giant and you Thumbelina. I saw my first reggae show with Tipatinas, with Pato Bonton smoking his Sensamina. You dress like a ballerina. I'm a Leo, the real king, like Regina. I prefer the shotgun over the Nina, and the Rego over the Six Fina. I put my saw on your neck like talking Tina. I be jogging and shit, so I'm walking leaner. My mom's just died, so I'm talking meaner. I'm looking for Inglewood, has anybody seen her? I heard she fucked with Hawthorne on the side and smoke and drink with Gardena. I'm the middle line between good and bad, like the Los Angeles sports arena. You got roses in your bowl like Pasadena. I be with a gang of niggas like Altadena. They call us niggas and Mexicans wetbacks. That's how they keep that wedge between us. Can't fuck with me. From sea to sea, hey, from sea to shining sea, I'm the only MC to see. From sea to shining sea, I'm the only MC to see. Call me a nigga, that's the least of my worries. Niggas be busting off these shots and flurries. It's a beautiful thing like Keith Murray. Like Flavor said, yo, my vision ain't blurry. If you want some, step up, hurry, hurry. I'm stuck on the pot like the juices of curry, and I still can't see out this hole. I'm supposed to feel rich though, I got skin to gold. Let the story be told and the truth unfold. Niggas came through rude in a black Camaro, rolled down the window and exposed the barrel. Bullets flew through the sky like a sparrow. My escape was narrow, cause I hit the dirt. Them bitches I was with, I could see if they skirt. I told them get down unless you wanna get hurt. Them bullets whizzing past your dome piece hurt. I laid across the pitcher's mound at Centinela Park is where the shit went down. I told them shit ain't changed, niggas shooting at me, and I ain't even in the game. Shit ain't changed, niggas shooting at me, I ain't even in the game. From sea to shining sea, from sea to shining sea, I'm the only MC to see. From sea to shining sea, I'm the only MC to see. 1, 2, 1, motherfucking Hey, man, I love that loveliness right there. From sea to shining sea, I'm the only MC to see. From sea to shining sea, I'm the only MC to see. From sea to shining sea, I'm the only MC to see. You a thunderstorm and I'm Katrina. I'm a big giant and you Thumbelina. I saw my first reggae show with Tipatinas, with Pato Bonton smoking his Sensamina. You dress like a ballerina. I'm a Leo, the real king, like Regina. I prefer the shotgun over the Nina, and the Rego over the Six Fina. I put my saw on your neck.
Woo! Yo, we back to Mike Robertson Boulevard, and we are growing.
Yes.
Right before your eyes, party people. Melrose.
What up?
Just brought his youngins. 2/5, 20% of the Melrose clan.
It's a 20%er.
20%er. Why'd you give us the introduction, Melrose?
To your right, that is Stockton. How would you dub yourself? You're Stockton what?
I don't know. Stockton, the second youngest brother.
Stockton, the second youngest brother. And to my left, this is Zion Miles. Dub yourself.
The model.
The model.
Oh, shit. Oh. raising models over here,
Yes, sir,
Melrose.
we are.
Okay.
Come in a little closer to me, brother. Yeah.
Okay.
Come in closer to your father. There you go. There you go.
All right, so look, today we're talking about this subject. Are we raising our kids to be too soft, man? We started off with this discussion last week because I was talking about sports and talking about how at the YMCA and AYSO in my area, they have this thing where they don't keep score at the younger ages. And when kids come back and say, we won, they go, no, everybody won. And that was the tip-off to me where I said, things are changing, man. Why aren't we telling these kids they lost, man? This team won. Good job, guys. And look, good fight for you guys, but you lost. God damn it. Pick your bootstraps up, pull yourself up from your bootstraps, and come back and play harder next time, man. That was the thing. So now we're going to really dig into this subject about, are we making our kids soft? Melrose, what's your initial hypothesis?
I think there are a lot of people who are raising their kids far too soft. Even in that win-lose scenario, you got to tell a kid, you lost, man. You lost. You didn't have any points, nigga. Y'all didn't win. Y'all lost.
Yeah.
Y'all lost, nigga. We was taking score, actually, and y'all didn't have any points. And that's important because this is a game about points.
Yes, that's what the object of the game is. And the thing is about it, though, the kids were keeping score.
Yes, they all keep
They knew the exact score, man.
Yeah, these niggas say, we had 13, they had 2.
Exactly.
They lost.
Or they'll come down like doing a little dance. We blew them away. Like, I'll be like, niggas.
Blow out. Skunk.
Be nicer. Yeah, man.
Stop. What do you think about such a topic?
I think that if they actually tell the kids that they lost, they would like hurt their feelings, and they would be crying. Oh, I lost.
How do you feel about that?
Oh Lord, I think he's 100% correct. They're gonna be crying and acting like little babies, and you can cry all you want, man. We got a game next week. God damn it, be back. Oh, I'm sorry. Let me watch my mouth.
No, that's cool. They cuss too.
Okay, well, not on this show.
In secret. All kids cuss, though.
I know.
I heard them. I heard them in there playing the game. They're like, nigga, you lost. Nigga, I don't give a fuck. Nigga. I'm like, nigga, I killed that motherfucker. I'm like,
oh, is he dead? I don't know, man. I think he's right. What you thinking?
I want to agree with my dad when he was saying that. I think the issue is deeper than just kids. I think it's kind of that we all are being softened up to kind of everything in society and kind of numbed to a lot of things in society. So,
like what? Numb? Murder?
We see a lot of murders all the time. So
now murder's nothing. Like nigga, only one nigga died.
Murder's nothing now. But if somebody calls you a nigger, it's
bloody murder.
It's a thing. It's a humongous thing. So I feel like we are being softened to ideas and kind of numbed to kind of heinous and evil acts. If that makes sense. No,
that does make perfect sense, man.
Okay.
And that can be happening at the same time too, man.
Like a bait and switch on our morality. In a sense.
Damn, did he just say bait and switch, man? Y'all see that, party people?
He did.
Melrose, you be homeschooling, man? What you do?
Home holler. Holler at him at home.
Nah. Real talk, though, man. That's real, bro, because, dude, we are being too nice. I think we have this thing where we don't want our kids to ever be disappointed. You don't want them to have a bad day. You don't want them to frown. You don't want them to be sad. So you go way out of your way collectively to try to make sure that happens when, technically speaking, that should not be your goal. The goal should be, how are they going to handle this situation that made them cry? That's your goal, man, not to prevent the crying.
And I will tell you, Stockton is probably one of the worst losers I've ever met in my life.
Is that right?
He does not know how to handle a loss. And I always try to tell him, like, nigga, you got to lose the way you win. There's a certain kind of pride in, nigga, I'm going to see you next week.
Yeah, you got me.
Okay, you got me this time. He don't know how to do that. Talk to him, Stockton. Come on, man.
I don't think I like to lose, or I know I don't like to lose. So when I do lose, it makes me mad.
Do you cry?
Sometimes.
Yes.
Do you cry? Does it spoil your whole day?
Not really.
It could fuck over a few hours in his life.
So Melrose, are you doing something to contribute to this, Melrose?
What part?
This feeling of not wanting to lose, crying, all of these things.
I don't believe so. I always try to coach him out of it. Like, man, like, this shit means nothing at the end of the day. Like, you have to learn how to take a loss like a man. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I tell him, like, it's almost you gotta lose the way you win. Because at the end of the day, what does the win mean? Nothing.
Right.
It means nothing. It means
nothing.
as much as the loss.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, it means a little more because you won, right?
That's one way to look at it. But at the end of the day, if you can't operate in the same, like at the end of the, when everybody at the end of the day, when they like everybody line up and we all gonna shake hands.
Right.
If you get to the point where you can't shake a nigga hand,
right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
that's the soft shit that I'm talking about.
Yeah, you outside of the game. Exactly.
Yeah, that shit is weak. Like
yeah,
you better smack a nigga hand the same way when you're walking by in victory and in defeat.
That's right.
At the end of the day, man, you still going home. And did you have fun? That's what I try to preach, nigga. Did you have fun? Was it fun? Did you play fun? Did you have fun? You played what you like to play. Yeah, them niggas made more points than you, but so what?
Well, let's talk about this, because some elements of parenting is literally becoming against the law.
Okay.
Like ass whoopers.
Mm-hmm.
Right? When I was a kid, I got royal ass whoopings. I got royal ass whoopings when I was a kid, right?
Okay.
And to the extent that I was traumatized by my pop's belt sound. He could just be getting dressed in the other room and that buckle going clink, clink, clank, clank. I'd be like, oh, what'd I do? And my brother was shook and my sister was both shook. We'd be all in there shook off the same sound. The noise, man. Mm-hmm. That's how many ass whoopings that was getting delivered around my way. That shit is illegal now. So whipping? Like with a belt? With an item?
I didn't know that.
With an item, it's illegal.
I've been breaking the law.
So, and now we got Mr. DeJuan Brown in the house who works with the youth and everything. What do you know about this new phenomenon of being illegal to whoop your ass?
They say you can hit like with an open hand, but you can't use any kind of item or fist.
No intermediary.
No. That's what they say.
I always thought the open hand whooping was worse than the belt.
I know.
I'd rather get the belt than get slapped across the face.
Smack?
The smack is it doesn't hurt. It's insulting.
Yeah. Like, nigga, and it hurts the whooper. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to be getting my hand all toe up, man.
Swollen shit. Little Charlie was up. Little Charlie was bad last night, huh? Yeah, man. Motherfucker got me fucked up.
Okay, look. So have you gotten a whooping before?
Many times.
Many times. All right, Melrose, you're a fine father. So, what is it? How does it make you feel?
Don't say what I used to whoop you.
How does it make you feel when you're getting a whooping?
I kind of feel like he doesn't love me anymore.
Oh, oh Lord. Really? Just momentarily?
Yeah, just momentarily.
Like while he's doing it, you don't see the love?
I don't see the love. He would say, like, hurts me more than it hurts you.
Oh! Man, you feel the same way I used to feel. Really? So do you ever think you deserve it?
Sometimes.
Oh, so sometimes you actually deserve a whooping.
I mean, I don't deserve a whooping, but I deserve a punishment, like, for my actions. But, whoopings...
Maybe the bad stuff?
What would be a good punishment to replace with the whooping?
I could just, like, sit in my room all day or something.
Oh, gee. And have your iPad and your Wi-Fi.
I'll just go online for the day.
Yeah. That is how you look at it, right? Like you can go and just play your game all day in your room and stuff?
I could just, like, sit in there and just think about what I did.
Really?
Just...
This guy's mature here.
Tell me this. What is the best whooping you ever got? Like your most memorable whooping?
Oh, my worst whooping.
I said best because I was the whooper. But what was your worst whooping?
I remember I threw my homework behind my bed, and you found it when we moved, and you whooped me, and I got a long red scar on the bottom of my thigh.
Oh, Lord. Allegedly. Allegedly. Let's go to an adult. Hey, Dewan Brown.
What up, man? What up?
Did you get the belt when you were a kid?
Hell yeah, I got the belt.
Oh, man. How did it make you feel?
Usually, most time I deserved it, you know what I mean? But it was what, at the time, I didn't, you know, shit, I didn't like getting whooped, so I did everything I could not to get whooped. I believed in solving problems. Like, man, getting a whooping is a problem.
Yeah.
So like, how can I do what I got to do without getting caught to get whoopings?
To not get my ass whooped.
Yes.
Right.
And, you know, but shit, you know what I mean? And working with kids, I work with parents that do whoop, and I work with some that don't, you know. Both can be effective as long as you're consistent, you know, in what you do. And explaining what you do, you know what I mean? It can work, it cannot. And I've seen other people go way overboard with it.
Yeah,
know?
people go too far, man. Some people are using
some of that should be looking like a steel cage match in WWF.
Yeah.
Like, goddamn, all he did was get a C.
One thing that my pops was good about was letting me know ahead of time what the violations were.
So you knew your ass whooping was coming.
Yeah, I didn't ever get the unexpected ass whooping. Like, hey, why you hitting me?
What is this about?
I already knew.
Mike. So you felt like LeBron James. You know that ass whooping coming.
Yes, I do. What about you, Mr. Motto here, man?
I'm kind of upset that whoopings are being outlawed. At the sense that I was waiting for it to be my turn to be the whooper.
To be the whooper.
So I wanted that experience. I wanted to see how it felt to be whooping a kid. Because, you know, we all, you know, how he was saying, you know, it hurts me more than it hurts you. I don't think that. I feel like it's a sort of a joy.
Oh, Lord. Oh, he thinks there's a joy to the
just
game.
Just a little bit. You know how you just, you know, something makes you upset and you hit it. And you go, I feel a little better.
I feel better about hitting you.
Just a little bit. So, but personally, I never actually thought whoopings worked. I just felt like, you know, just like if you put a criminal in jail for, you know, a petty offense, he gets out and becomes a better criminal. That's how whoopings were to me. So
you just got better at getting around it. I feel you.
You whoop me for, you know, stealing some candy. Next, I'm just gonna figure out how to steal something bigger and do it without getting caught next time. So,
man, did anybody used to have like moves and shit to like lessen the impact of the belt, like dancing,
roll with the punches?
Yeah, grab the belt type shit.
My thing, I used to grab the belt and look at my mom in her face and say, I love you.
I did that once.
I love you.
That shit made the ass whooping worse.
Yeah, like, boy, you don't love me.
If you loved me, you wouldn't have done that shit at school.
Yeah. Pulling me off of work to come up here for this?
Yeah, it used to work for a while, and then she got slick. And like, nigga, no, let it go in the belt.
Okay, let's talk about how TV is influencing this situation, too, because... You know, there's all types of things. We're softening up at sports, man. You can't whoop nobody's ass no more. You can't even bag on nobody, man. Then we talking about the shows and the types of things we watch on TV, man, that I think are adding to the softening of the situation.
A whole bunch of men with dresses running around TV these days.
Oh, well,
Empire, Santa Monica Boulevard. What the fuck?
He said Empire?
Yeah, that shit. You got to grind organs to get on that show. That's something wrong with that. Like every show, like why every time a black person, like if it's 4 black people on TV, 2 of them is gay these days, and that's you know gotta be that's how we 6% of the population, but 75% of the gay motherfuckers on TV.
Ah, man, that's a good question. No, I never asked that question. Inquiring minds want to know.
They're definitely trying to soften up the little black boys, I think. And I think it's important for parents to let the kids know it's being soft is not acceptable.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't tell their kids not being soft is not acceptable. Like when you see some shit on TV, you say, "Hey, pause that." That's not acceptable.
Right.
We don't do that.
Yes.
Right.
We don't do that.
Yes.
In fact, when we see that shit, what you supposed to do, nigga? Turn the channel. That ain't no shit you supposed to be watching.
After you laugh at them.
Yeah. Look at these. Turn that shit.
Melrose is right. Like, one thing about as black people, we got to realize that whatever messages are being put out there, that shit's never meant for us anyway. You know what I mean? You know, that's not for us to follow. You know what I mean? We got to know, look at what's going on in society right now. You got these shop owners beating women's asses in these nail salons for getting weaves. You got black people getting abused because we don't stand up for ourselves. You know what I mean? We've been conditioned to not stand up for ourselves, and a lot of that goes into what's going on into the TV. You know, they tell us to stand down and turn the other cheek and non-violent. We got to know that Martin Luther King was the only non-violent motherfucker in the 60s. Everybody else was putting in work.
Damn, man.
He was non-violent until he got in the bedroom.
And that was a good voice.
He was knocking shit down. He was knocking shit down in the bedroom, though.
Hey, we got a caller, y'all. We got a caller.
Martin had a kill move.
Let's bring him in. Yo, who's calling?
Mike, it's Jeff Brown.
Jeff, thanks for calling back, Jeff.
Fellas,
You right on time, man. We're talking about the softening of our kids, man. Are you listening?
Yes, I am. I think, and again, y'all know where I'm at. Y'all know where I was when I called.
Yes. You higher.
Yeah. You're taking us higher.
I'm out in the stratosphere now, and I'm going to tie this all together with the white man.
The white man.
What's that second thing you said?
The white man, FEMA, and martial law, and aliens. I'm going to tie all of this together.
Oh, damn. Okay, the white man,
this shit.
FEMA,
Okay?
Yeah.
aliens, and martial law. Let's hear it.
Drop it on us, Jeff.
Yeah, we got a genius here.
Shit, I didn't set up and pay. I ain't paid attention to class in years.
Since we going to say about 16, because you do understand that there are, let's get on the same page, that there are people in societies that plan for centuries.
Okay.
Okay? Can we all agree on that?
I agree.
Okay. Let's go back to when Africa was attacked after Africa was in power. We ran the world as Moors. We ran the world.
Okay.
Right.
After that, Africa as a continent was raped of its people, not only its resources, its people, being us, brought over and emasculated, robbed of our mentality,
Okay.
destroyed our families because we were the strongest families on earth.
Facts.
The white man was assigned to do this. This phase of this centuries-long plan is about emasculating not just the black male, but the entire earth. The male is under attack. Watch every commercial. Look at all of the males who are being attacked right now.
Mm-hmm.
We are being made dumber, more sensitive, and more docile.
More sensitive for sure.
Why? Because in our full-on positive strength, if you believe aliens have been here, wherever they're from is running out of time, and they have to colonize Earth in order to stay and make it how they need it. Smoggier, more plastic, more of this shit, which is why this Earth has it. But they can't take us. Everybody thinks another thing. Everybody thinks that aliens are much more powerful than us. What if they ain't? What if they're just smarter than us? And they pimping us into doing all of this shit, which is why martial law is about to be imposed, where we're going to be, if you've noticed, over the past 20 years, the over-militarization of small police stations, the way that buildings are being made, the way that houses are put on the ground so that there's only one way in and one way out of a particular cul-de-sac or land development where you think you pimping. No, you just built yourself a very comfortable cage because all I had to do is put a tank and 6 troops in the front of here, and ain't nobody going no fucking where.
Damn.
That is, and I think that's all one big ball. I think that those of us who see it, meaning y'all see it, maybe you don't see it how I see it. Maybe I'm spot on or I'm a million miles off.
Hey, man, I'm trying to figure out where you're getting your weed from. I'm trying to hit that shit.
So we are, hey, bro.
Is that Pasadena weed, man?
But what I will say is we all see something. We all agree that something this way cometh, and it ain't good.
I do agree with that.
Yes, I think we do.
Y'all chew on that, man, and I'll just watch the show.
My
All right, man. Thanks again, bro.
Jeff Brown.
Ooh, let me put an earful.
Man, he said a lot of things right there, man. I don't know if y'all was listening.
Wasn't on topic, but fuck it.
He said he drew a line between...
I heard a little. I understood like what he's getting as far as, you know, that is going back to what I was saying earlier. It is an agenda with the media, what's going on.
Definitely.
Like, we have to know that. And we have to know that black people, we're always the force. We're always the face of what's wrong in America. Even though we're America's moral compass, they always use us to change laws and shit. Going back to the old, that's how they outlaw weed. They outlaw weed, saying Harry Ossinger, who was the attorney over the medical stuff at the time, said weed is more likely to make black men horny and want to have sex with white women.
Yeah.
So they've always, Jack Johnson, the man that...
Like, oh, man, that shit's illegal now.
Yeah, they've always used us to pass shit, going into Hillary Clinton and the super predator nonsense, you know what I mean? So they always got to have our face to something either negative, and that now it just seems like every black person... Like, look at it. Moonlight won an Oscar, and didn't nobody see the shit. Only because the dude, the co-star, was a coming-of-age story about a gay kid. The shit won a goddamn Oscar, and ain't nobody seen it. Black Panther ain't gonna win shit. Like, we just gotta see that, and you know,
it's gonna win the Hoodie Award.
The goodie.
And like what Mell was saying, the good parent, like, you know, that's you see. Now turn that shit up. This is what it is.
And I think that's the one of the cures or solutions to the problem. When you identify it, don't let it slide by. Like,
yeah,
you know what I'm saying? That's something that right there we need to talk about.
Yeah.
Y'all saw it, I saw it. Pause it. Let's discuss this. How do you feel about that? How does that make you feel? You know what I'm saying? Like, how does that make you think? Does that make you think that type of shit is acceptable? When you see a nigga in a dress and high heels prancing around on TV, pause that. What does that make you think?
What's the constructive result of a man putting on heels and what comes out of that?
Like, what
is it?
What constructive about this is going to happen?
You know what I'm saying?
Let's discuss.
There used to be a time when that type of shit was so unacceptable and identifiable that it was rare because it was a red flag for everybody. It wasn't. Now it's the norm. Now you'll be walking down the street and see things that 15 years ago would like cause an uproar. Now it's like, oh no, that's cool. It's cool.
Yeah.
It's
There's lots of that.
That's nothing.
That's the whole discussion right there.
Niggas putting on lip gloss, like niggas got MAC lipstick on and shit. Like,
carrying purses.
Pause that, man.
Purses,
look at this nigga
not
lips.
The little merce, but the purse.
Real purse.
And tying in what I was trying to get at earlier.
A blouse. Nigga, you wearing a blouse?
Blouse.
Part of being a man is stepping up and defending the herd when it's adversity. It's the willingness to sacrifice yourself for everyone else. It's the willingness to defend for everyone else. And if men are going around wearing, if our focus is on putting in eyelashes and wearing weaves and shit like that, what is that going to do? What does that do for us as a people, knowing we're under attack, knowing the police is fucking with us, knowing everything about out there is up against us, socializing men to be that way? We just basically leaving ourselves vulnerable. Because back in the 60s, men weren't socialized like that, and they had shotguns on their buildings, and they was like for real defending the hood. We ain't got that no more because niggas want to wear high heels.
I bet you that most niggas don't even know what side of the shirt that the buttons are supposed to be on for a man's shirt.
See, man, keyword right there. Suppose, man. This new age shit is different, man. There ain't no suppose.
That's what I'm saying is now we've grown acceptable to nigga. That's a blouse,
Right?
and this is how I know it's a blouse because the positioning of the buttons on the shirt.
Right.
Nigga, girls' shirts are made with the buttons here. Men's shirts are made with the buttons here.
But things are more gender neutral now, man.
Not the buttons.
Man, they tried this shit in Rome, and that's when the motherfuckers fell. So
Not the buttons. The buttons to tell you, nigga.
Yeah, the buttons.
Who's supposed to wear that shirt?
Damn,
the
man.
Romans and the Greeks tried this shit, and both of them was done.
That's a fact, Jack.
That's a fact, Jack. Dang, man. What about? Okay, we almost out of time. I wanted to talk about music a little bit, really quickly.
Okay.
I feel like music has always had fuckery in it, where somebody look a little sweet and shit, and people, dressing flamboyant and everything. A lot of people now are talking about this new music like it's new in music, and I kind of don't think it is.
Mm-hmm.
So my point is, you can't blame music on this shit. Some of this shit, lyrics or whatever, can influence you here or there, but it's not music, man.
I think it's more
different than it has always been.
I think it's predominantly fashion. Fashion is what's fucking up music. You know what I'm saying? Because when you start seeing your favorite artist wearing shit that is confusing, you know what I mean? Like, okay, the music is one. Because a nigga could be rapping about the thuggish shit. And then you see his picture like, yo, hold up. Is this nigga wearing a gown?
A gown.
Is this nigga in a gown and a granny hat?
But look, there was shit like P-Funk and Funkadelic and George Clinton and them niggas used to be wearing some crazy shit.
They was wearing crazy shit.
Ozzy Brothers used to dress like sissies.
Crazy with furs and shit.
And tight ass nut hugging pants.
Yeah, stuff
I think
dangling.
that was
They wore costumes back then.
Yeah, that was the stage shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, but you see him in the regular.
You see him like at the 99-cent store.
Yeah, nigga on some, you know what I mean? He in some real grown man pants, got his mustache trimmed up, everything. I'm saying now you seeing niggas wearing like ladies' clothes. Like that is like, for example, when you saw Young Jock in the dress.
Oh yeah, that was extra.
Actually dressed as a woman.
Yeah, that was extra.
Where does Young Jock put on a dress at? You know what I'm saying? That's the thing that's a pause. Look at this. What do you think this is about? Why would Young Jock, hey, why would he do that?
Man, let's hear from the youngins, man. What you think about the way people be dressing, man?
There's some people at my school that are homosexual and they dress funny. Like, there's a boy at my school and he dresses like.
What grade are you in?
I'm in 7th grade.
Oh, 7th.
They're doing this in 7th grade.
All right.
And he came to school wearing a tutu.
A tutu?
Yeah, a straight tutu. Like, he was going to ballet class.
That boy was touched by his granddaddy.
Let's go.
But he was wearing a tutu, and everybody was like kind of shocked on why he was wearing a tutu. But nobody could say anything because that's okay at my school.
Man, we would have clowned the shit out.
Oh, that's okay, man.
Y'all
Things are changing.
I feel bad for y'all. Y'all couldn't.
Did y'all secretly
What about the
clown?
other? What you think about it?
I thought Young Jock in the dress was actually funny. I don't know if that's an
You know
unpopular opinion, but
No, everybody thought it was
Oh, so you
funny.
can look
I
at
thought
it
it was
without
funny.
like saying maybe like associating it with like being
I
sweet.
didn't think it
and all
was
that.
necessarily him trying to, push a gay agenda on the black community.
What did you think it was?
I thought it was just him trying to be funny. I mean, I don't know if you've ever seen a Young Jock interview, but he's kind of like a funny, playful guy.
Oh, so for the sake of the jokes,
Yeah.
it's okay. Melrose, we just got to talking about that. For the sake of the jokes.
Yeah, I don't feel like we should always try to, aim our "this is wrong" gun at everything.
Oh, Some of your words are seeping in, Melrose.
Hey man,
You can't aim your
got his
gun.
own mind state.
Yeah,
I'm
you can't aim your gun at everything, man. You can't, like you said, we can't get offended by everything. What's that, man? You see that, Dewan?
Or can you look at something and say, this is totally not a joke. This not a joke.
Well, it wasn't a joke about it. It was just
the fact that the nigga.
Hey, old guys don't think that shit is a joke.
The nigga showed up, bro, in a full dress, nigga. Like, it's certain shit. Like, okay, maybe some tight ass pants and a woo woo woo. Maybe that would have been funny, but the full dress. Like, come on, the prom dress with the hair and everything.
Yeah, that's why I thought it was funny because he did the hair.
He did the hair.
He did the hair first, though.
Exactly.
All right, man.
No, this was a progression. Like, nigga, you did the hair down the dress.
I mean,
where did he hide his wallet? Where was his wallet?
Oh man, he didn't need no
in
money.
The purse.
He wears a dress. Hey, look. All right, man, we about to get out of here, y'all. We try to have some fun, man, and talk about some realness, man. But for real, we gotta toughen up, man. Our kids out there, man. Just let them get everything so easy.
And just as a closing out, we have to understand culturally what's the importance of toughen up. Because, like I said, the people that's out there on the other side of the country, like black people, we don't understand how the rest of the country think and see us. And these motherfuckers is training their kids to start shooting guns at the age of 6. Mm-hmm. They're training their kids how to survive without food for a week at a time, and how to tap their own water and find it up under the ground, how to hunt, how to fish, how to grow their own crops. Mm-hmm. And we over here looking at some goddamn dresses. And these is the people that took our land. And so, yeah, we as black people, we don't have the mindset. We think we are cool people. We are peaceful people. We ain't thinking like that. But we don't understand that the people up here shooting up all these goddamn schools, the people over here we putting up in office, the people that got control over our daily lives see us differently than we see them. Mm-hmm. So we have to know that manhood and as far as stepping up, that's very important. It's important for our survival here in this country.
All right,
easy
man.
Call.
Look at that.
Yeah.
Guy's sharp, man.
Because, no, I know you better close it out, but I just want that one last thing. It's because it's like, you need it. I lost my goddamn train of thought, and I don't want to hold this shit up. Y'all go ahead.
He high.
All right, man.
I'm high as fuck.
Another guy. High as the trees. Now, look. All right, y'all. For real, man. Thanks for listening, y'all. Thanks for joining us. I think I had a good time.
I did too. You think?
Yeah. Glad to have Melrose's sons come join this discussion. They were able to shed some light on some things. I think y'all would agree. I'm Mike Robertson. Find me at King Mike Boogie on all my stuff. Melrose?
Melrose Uncut. You can find me at Black Hollywood. We're Google Map certified, so you can just Google it. It'll take you right to the spot. But outside of that, MELLROZ. That's on everything social media. Find me there.
What about y'all, man?
You can find me at school.
That's right.
That's right.
That's right.
No dish days. What about you?
Instagram, Twitter, all that. Wintertime Zai, 2 eyes, and winter. Yeah.
And that guy's got an ill perspective, man. Y'all be ready when you hit my man. All right, man. What about you?
Dewan B, DWANNB on Instagram and Twitter, and Dewan Brown on Facebook.
All right, y'all. We out of here, man. King Mike Boogie, man. All day, every day.
Word up.
I like my green with crystals like Folgers, picking up momentum, rolling like boulders. They call me ice, but I'm really much colder. My rhymes is heavy like the weight on my shoulders. I'm spitting that red hot smoldering lava. I fight to the end like the Navajo. Crack a bottle though, make it the goose with cranberry and triple sec. Triple my check, I feel the ripple effect of a fool on the loose. I hit you from every angle, from obtuse to right. Street shit like JJ, I'm dynamite. Slide me some dough, I show you an execution in the flesh, and promise not to leave nothing left. If you bomb it, I keep stabbing, shooting, damaging, looting, till it ain't no disputing who the greatest is.